A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The Stars of Ace Man, a lefty from the state of Kentucky, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And there's one down now. Into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Vargas.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Coming to the plate now, Ray Valenzuela. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him, so it's on to the bottom of inning number. Ready now, Chu Bong. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Bong.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Craig Marchand. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Marchand.
Line, but speared on a hop. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Now at the plate, Christopher McRae comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Michael Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Smith.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. curveball grounded towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Calvin Fernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Ground to first. Reed brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle. With no score, you'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready for another chance, Ray Valenzuela. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Chu Bong. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Marchant.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Bong stands at second with no outs. Chopped down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Christopher McRae. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Michael Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. The 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first. A pause. And the 0-2. Bounce to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Digging in, David Quo.
Leading off for Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Calvin Fernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up. Couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Ray Valenzuela. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Ready once again, Patrick Sosa. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Patrick Sosa.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chu Bong, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Chu Bong.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he falls behind. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Leading off the inning, Craig Marchand, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The count now is 2-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that's dead center for strike one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Castillo scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Michael Smith.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Smith.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Fouled off. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Caldwell is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more than this. Now to the plate, David Quo. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Calvin Fernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Popped him up. Caldwell is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ildemaro Vargas. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Birmingham Barons. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Scott Harmon has the ball for the 5th. Stepping into the box, Pat Pike. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Struck him out. So striding forward now, Christopher Higgins took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Hit hard on the ground to second. Caldwell fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Ralph Crowley. And this series has been one to forget for him so far at the plate. Just 1 hit in 14 tries. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning. Still nothing. Digging in, Sam Melton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sam Melton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow roller out to short. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Richie Steiner. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. So far this season, Steiner is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And he struck him out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
High in the air out to center field. Arthur waits on it. And that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. At the plate, Mark Subcheck. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Mark Subcheck.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So we got him looking there. Mark Subcheck is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jeff Nathan. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Nathan.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Pat Pike. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And there's their first hit of the game.
Dero, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper air. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
So coming to the plate, Ralph Crowley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
So it was a swinging strike three. Ralph Crowley goes down for out number two in the bottom half. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Striding in, Richie Steiner.
Leading off.
Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder, Richie.
Strike swinging,
Steiner.
timing a little off on that one. Softly to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. Man, he'll just make it to the bag a step or two ahead, and there's the first out. So stepping in, Jay Park. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Mays. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gary Mays.
Comes set, the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Park at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Eubanks gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeff Nathan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
To first. Skoll is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pat Pike. He singled his last time up.
Pike.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball, breaking ball, instead of the sinker slider guy.
So he sets him down swinging. Pat Pike goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ralph Crowley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Arthur is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Sam Melton.
Shortstop, Sam Melton.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Richie Steiner. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Steiner.
First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Park. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and one strike. A 1 pitch on its way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Subcheck.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Subcheck.
Skied into straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Gary Mays. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Gary Mays.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half. Now in the box, Jeff Nathan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fryman has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hat
the
Pike.
left fielder.
He's
Pat
ready. Here's the first
Pike.
offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Christopher Higgins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good